Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
He's... Oh, great leap! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like...
Yamal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cruyff is onto it in a flash. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, and it's Messi. And here's Messi. Yamal is having a shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham, now it's Owen, and he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And he welcomes chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Nakata certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Adriano. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. Played down the flank. He's found space here. Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nakata. And it's Nakata! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a quick ball upfield. Adriano might just make this. Adriano, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Owen. Nakata. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Uzbekistan.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Not the most accurate pass. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Raul. Platini. Opts for safety. Rijkaard. To Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Piqué is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Yamal running with intent. Now it's Owen. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There's the shot! Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Maldini. Vieira. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Michel Platini. Now Platini, looking for the run. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Vieira. And here's Platini. And he's cut it out. Quality ball. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira. Rijkaard. It's Hullet. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Owen. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half then, just getting going. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. And this is Adriano. Vieira.
Uzbekistan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Adriano providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. And it's Vieira. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Triol with the clearance. Uzbekistan have the chance to go the other way. Adriano. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 5.
Final checks on the touchline.
Daniel
A
Van
change
Buiten.
about to occur.
Number 17. Raoul. Number 8.
Uzbekistan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a promising position. Crosses it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Kuching City clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
The attendance
Platini.
for this match was 80,600.
Just about up to the hour now. Looking to play him in. Chiellini getting this one clear. Odo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Timber. And it's Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get it through? Great, goes for a shot! Goal! And they've got their lead back. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Kuching City have their lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitutions taking place.
Kuching City do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Odo. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Owen.
Uzbekistan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's put paid to the danger. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Space for him to turn and look. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal. It's a ball kick.
Substitution.
Kuching City are making a change now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Yamal, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
All hands on deck for this one. Demichelis can get it clear. And back it goes. There's a look up and delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper. Yaya Toure. Engages and forces him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Uzbekistan do have a chance to counter here. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
And a quick announcement today that
voted man of the match and... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Snyder. And here's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank. He slings it in. Adriano.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Cruyff. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's Adriano! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Red Star are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
Adriano! Adriano! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kuching City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
First quarter of an hour gone. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to play it through. Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Towering header! Yes! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, shooting chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. Now, who's going to be first to this? Kuching City are looking to go forward now. Nagatomo is onto this.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Cruyff. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank. Well, we expected better, and so did he. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's found a way through. Pull it. And here's Haaland. Spread to the right. Driven in. Terrific effort! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Belletti. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Platini. Pull it. Kuching City looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, it goes for the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pull it. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Hullet. It's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vieira. Vitinha. Now it's Snyder. Now it's Haaland. Oh, important interception. Cannavaro. Nicely aimed pass. Adriano.
Minutes has been indicated.
Might want to be careful there.
Vitinha. Now it's Snyder. Space for him to turn and look.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Crossed in again. Oh, good line. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Kuching City absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Kuching City
Please
producing a
join me in
nigh-on
wishing all the
perfect
best to
45
members
minutes.
of our
It's
fan club
3-0.
celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Away we go again.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
That looks
here.
a cracking ball. He's got away. It's Adriano! And that is doing no harm at all.
Adriano clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Platini. It's Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. In with the challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Red Star can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nesta. And it's Nagatomo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now there shoots! It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! It's a goal! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Red Star may be down, but not out just yet. Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Michel Platini. Ambitious ball here. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! And they are disappearing out of sight. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is
So now the
number
difference
20,
is 3.
Darwin Núñez.
Always onto this.
Substitution.
here's Nunez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Belletti. That's really well manoeuvred. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kuching City perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Kuching City clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nagatomo. Now it's Schneider. And here's Haaland. Nagatomo. Lovely ball and a real... He's having a shot! It's a goal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Time for a change in personnel. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Number 11.
And it's made its way to him.
Number 19. Cannavaro. Coming on the field.
And here's the chance to counter.
Gerard. Number 42.
And it's Michel Platini.
Number 10.
Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. He's picked his way through. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
He'll try from distance. Another one of football's and how moments.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Getting up there! And that's a good finish. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nunez.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Nagatomo gets into a good position. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Belletti.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Platini. Now it's Pele. Vieira does well to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pele, and it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. And well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn.
And Hullet! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Impressive jump! And no mistake! 2! And we've barely begun here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Gerrard. Zanetti. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Kuching City look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Knocks it into space. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Lee Kang-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lee Kang-in. That's a good ball. Oh, important interception. Cruyff. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Rijkaard, looking understandably energised after his goal. Nice physical challenge. Koller, distributed tidily. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Lee Kang-in. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's cut it out. Olise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in a great position here. Pinches it off him. Timber. That's Lee Kang-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Xabi Alonso. Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done. He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? Lee Kang-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the pass is intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. And this is it's Adriano against the crossbar. Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Vieira. Caught offside that time. Adriano, who does have an assist to his name. Xabi Alonso. Koller.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Has been indicated.
Cannavaro. And they've got rid. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Adriano. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So your views on the first half?
Kuching City really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Kuching City are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So let's get the ball rolling. And it's Zanetti. Olise. That is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro. Cruyff quietly revving up. And it's Belletti. That's Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Now who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. This looks promising. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has not gone well. Belletti. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Wriggles his way through. Gerrard swings it across. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. Oh, shoots! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's had it taken off him. And it's Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Now, can he find a finish? Kike with the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Adriano. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Tramini goes short.
Number 11, Hullet. Coming on the field.
And it's
number
Messi.
13, Gerrard. Number 20,
Kuching City has the chance to go the other way.
Number 10, Pele. Substitution in
Berbatov.
progress.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Berbatov. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Lovely bit of skill. Zanetti. No, that's too long. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Now it's Pelé. 75 minutes played. And it's Belletti. An instinct getting up there! Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear. And that's gone loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cannavaro cuts it out. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Kuching City are looking to go forward now. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Vieira. Number 5.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in.
Emmanuel Petit. Number 42.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kuching City, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now that looks a decent ball. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Gerrard. Oh, he's bustling through here, and he's in a big chance! And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Berbatov. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cannavaro gets it clear. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Hello, attendees.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, the draw was always likely to be on the cards. So
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
It's a promising position. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Matheus Cunha. Yoro. Now it's Adriano! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Adriano deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Diogo Dalot. Burmo. Over to the other side. Here's Matheus Cunha. Sesko! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. Menu. And it's Vieira. Matheus Cunha. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement. That is a crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And Burmo bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Kuching City really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's picked his way through. Now the ball, he leaps for it! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Burmo.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Great chance! And again! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Diogo Dalot. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that pass isn't the best. There will be a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Look at the space here. Adriano! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good run down the left. Cunha has got himself a free kick. Burmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's good play. Cunha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Ligt. Burmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adriano, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. De Ligt. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Kuching City can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's picked... And a chance! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Not a hint of offside here. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Shaw. Rijkaard. Spread neatly. And this is Hullet. Well taken goal.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Kuching City cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Matheus Cunha. Cunha making good progress. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered low. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Adriano. Number 17,
Kuching City may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Coming on the field, number
That's
6,
Raul.
Raul.
Menu.
Number 8, Palace. Number
Kuching
9,
City, perhaps
Messi.
wondering what the best time is for their
Substitutions taking
next
place.
substitution. Drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. Plays it through. And this is Cruyff. It's a sweeping cross. And that was very necessary. Vieira receives it in a good position here. Cruyff gets flagged offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 24, Johan Cruyff. Number 4, Vieira. Coming on the field, number 18, Mateus.
He's got
Number
away.
42,
Hernus with the...
Turin.
Oh, good fly!
Substitution.
Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's in on goal. Shoots! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be
Substitution in
expected,
progress.
Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 3 coming up. Right card! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Kuching City really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Tries the cross. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. That is ended up in no man's land. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Martinez. Now it's Ahmad. Mazraoui receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ahmad.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Matheus Cunha. And it's Yaya Toure. We are into stoppage time. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's down to business here.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Hullet. And it's Belletti. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Albert Ferrer. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Adriano. And here's Hullet. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Yehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is decent chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Kuching City already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gerrard has created one goal already. And it's Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini calmly anticipates. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Vieri. They're back in possession. And the shot! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Pretty robust defending.
Adriano. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Jordan Henderson. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shoots!
Rijkaard.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly...
Chance, surely! Goal, Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Albert Ferrer duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Maldini. Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. He's being urged to shoot. Maldini clears without hesitation. Platini. He has found the way through. Adriano. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. That's a cute ball. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Here comes the... He's rising! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination.
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chips it through. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Not the most convincing of passes. Cannavaro. That's really well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Piqué gets it clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Vieri! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Inter Milan leading now. And they will happily settle for the corner.
sostituzione per l'Inter.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Inter Milan can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game.
Cambio di giocatori.
That's the keeper's ball. Kuching City are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find. And this is Adriano. He's onside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Kuching
è di
City claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard gets it away. Kuching City still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. A probing pass. And that was asking for too much. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot.
Real chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Hullet. Adriano. Platini. Kuching City leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Deco wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look...
Oh, good climb! Kuching City have the chance to go the other way. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Back towards the middle. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Marquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong. Vieira gets on his bike and on the move. And he's worked it through. He's in one-on-one. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
He's having a good look here.
Deco.
And it's no surprise to see who's...
Platini!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Costa Curta gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Dembele. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would...
And Hullet! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
Goes for a shot! Dembele! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in.
Adriano! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Getting up there! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
White is always looking to play quality balls. Eto'o finding himself in space. Oh, important interception. Kuching City are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Adriano. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed in.
And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Impressive jump. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Temps additionnel.
And he's
3
taking
minutes.
no chances there. De Jong. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Now that looks a decent ball. On the through ball. And it's half-time. Kuching City are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. So straight into the second half. The less said about that pass, the better. Musiala. This looks promising. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well cleared. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira. That's Maldini. Now it's Cruyff. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Piqué deals with that comfortably. Deftly away. Pass somewhat off target. Neatly clipped into space. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
De Jong. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's a key interception. Eto'o is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 20. Messi. Le numéro 10. Eto'o.
White.
À leur place.
Kuching City still have the cards to affect this game.
Le numéro 19.
He's on it. Can he get away? Good ball, good take. And Aubameyang! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Vieira. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Aubameyang. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Picked out brilliantly. Platini. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Piqué clears it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
He's had a shot! Fantastic from Aubameyang! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
White. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ambitious ball here. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Aubameyang. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Hernes. Messi. De Jong. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he is deftly away. And he was alert to it. And here's Aubameyang. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Great vision. And he welcomes it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bastoni, White. Now Costa Curta. Cannavaro. And that is as far as it goes. Kuching City can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were...